What's going on, folks? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and a follow-up video kind of as anticipated as Candlekeep Mysteries has officially been announced. There is going to be an alternate cover as well. I love the alt cover. I think the art is awesome. I'll show you in a sec. We also have the full list of all the authors that wrote in it, and I have a little bit more information as I was lucky enough to get a press and kind of asset email from Wizards of the Coast. So I'll read the official thing. We'll go over what other extra information I have and go from there. So if we go over to the Wizards of the Coast website, which, by the way, if you want to see this, you can't actually go just to dnd.com and look for it on the front page. If you look, it's nowhere to be found, which is a problem I have that they don't update this fast enough. To find the information, I'll have a link in the description, obviously. You can go to Products, All, and then right here, you'll see Candlekeep Mysteries. If you click on it, it'll show you here, and here is our alternative cover art, very kind of old school classy mystery book. I like it a lot. It says an alternative art cover with a distinctive design and soft touch finish is available exclusively in game stores on March 16th. Pretty much everything we see up above here is identical to what we saw on the Amazon page, except for this last bit where it says adventure writers include, and then it lists all of the writers. I'm going to go over because I also have their Twitter account information that I've got from this article or this email from Wizards of the Coast. So let me read to you what I have over here on this other screen. So it says, well, there's a lot of love about D&D campaigns full of twists, drama, and character development. Sometimes DMs and players are looking for quick one-shots, a lighthearted palate cleanser, or a little mystery. Introducing Candlekeep Mysteries, an anthology series set in the iconic library. All of these adventures, many written by new authors, are intended to be played as one-shots in person or online, or simply dropped into an existing campaign. It's perfect for DMs who are looking to inject new characters, story hooks, magic items, and monsters into their games without a ton of prep. Available everywhere on March 16th with a cover by Clint Cleary and in game stores with an alternative cover by Simon Meyer, Candlekeep Mysteries presents each adventure on a tome of its infinite shelves, plus background information about the library fortress that's enchanted fans of the realms for decades. Quote, I got my start in the gaming industry by writing short D&D adventures, end quote, said Chris Perkins, principal story designer for D&D. Quote, I'm grateful to be able to work on a product that gives other authors the same opportunity. The adventure in this anthology reflect the incredible creativity of the D&D community, end quote. And part about this is Chris Perkins got started writing sort of solo one-shot small adventures like that for Dragon Magazine. And obviously we know we have Dragon Plus, but Dragon and Dungeon Magazine are drastically different then back in the day than they are now, where they were actual magazines with printed information as opposed to just a digital e-zine. And then it goes on to say, Candlekeep Mysteries features adventures written by authors including, I'm going to probably just go with the Twitter tags if I can, the hashtags, or the Twitter handles rather, because some of these names I just don't want to butcher them. But we have at POC Gamer, which is Graeme, I say. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Barber, Kelly Lynn D'Angelo at Kelly Lynn Dang, Alison Huang at Drazillion, Mark Hulmes at Sherlock Hulmes, that's from High Rollers, Jennifer Kretchmer at Dreamwisp, Daniel Kwan at Daniel H. Kwan, Adam Lee at Adam of Adventure, Ari Levitch at Ari Levitch, Sarah Madsen at Unfettered Muse, Chris Perkins at Chris Perkins DND, Michael Polkinghorn at Mike the Goalie, Taymoor Rehman at Darkest Crows, Derek Ruiz at Elvin Tower, Kienna Shaw at Kienna S, Brandis Stoddard at Brandis Stoddard, Amy Vorpahl at Vorpahl Sword, and Toni Winslow-Brill at Vorgrith. So that is a wide variety of folks from the D&D community providing each, and that does confirm that each of the different adventures are all written by a different author. It's not like we're going to have a bunch of different authors, but like the D&D team wrote a handful of them. No, it's 17 authors for 17 stories. I went to see if I could track down any other information. I can't at the moment. What I will tell you is probably keep an eye on D&D Beyond. They're usually pretty good about uploading videos, except obviously they didn't do any coverage of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything for whatever reason. No one seems to really know why. But if I go ahead and look at the D&D Beyond Twitter account while I'm talking, or sorry, YouTube account while I'm talking to you, we'll see if there's...
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
No, we just jumps right into it. No, so we don't actually have anything on the D&D Beyond. No interviews yet. So there you go, folks. I'll put a link to the official Wizards of the Coast website page in here, alternative art cover, as per usual. If you like this stuff and you like what I do here covering these things, please, well, one, give this video a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm. Comments do too, as so many of you have been doing lately. But as does subscribing to the channel. More importantly, as I always do with every new D&D book release, I will not only be doing as in-depth coverage as I feel is appropriate for said book, but I will also be doing a giveaway. So once this book launches in March, I will be doing a giveaway of at least one copy of the alternative art cover, one copy of the standard cover, and then who knows what else, maybe a D&D Beyond copy as well. We'll see. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, I'm sure we'll see more articles, news things, maybe Dragon Plus and whatnot in the meantime, where we'll get more information on this, and then I'll be doing continued updates as more information drops. I don't know if we're going to have anything crazy like Fantasy Grounds leaking the entire book like we saw with Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. We might, but I assume it's going to be a little bit... They learned their lesson with Tasha's, I'm assuming, where a lot of things got leaked out, so they'll probably tighten things up a little bit this go-around, though I could be wrong. Anyway, let me know what you think about this so far. It sounds pretty interesting. Again, not too much new information, although I do like that little quote from Chris Perkins about how he got started writing short stories, so we wanted to give that opportunity to several other people in the D&D community, and I think that's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, I'll see you next time.